This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Brown. A good look from Horford. Good. And Brown gets the assist. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
And the Lakers have possession. Vanderbilt. Brown with some nice D. Pass to Smart. Williams with it. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender. Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
A good look from Brown. And it's Boston scoring again. AD won gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life was going to be like in the NBA.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
And that one's good. James.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, poked away. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out. James with the block.
And Brown with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hauled in by Brown.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. Cranes the triple. Brown's got 5 points.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
6 on the shot clock. James with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Play weird. You can play however you want. I want you to play the best way possible.
The Celtics with the lead.
The best method you got to win this game.
You know, a versatile bench
not
really
gonna
is a gift for the Celtics.
You know how many losses I got
And even
in this fucking game?
starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Smart. Brown can't hit.
And even with the miss, that's
best,
a high percentage shot for him.
Best thing you could possibly do, probably not even talk about it.
It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Over here playing man-to-man. The second complaint. Come on now.
Outside Schroeder. He takes it in. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Pass to Horford. Good work there as it goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot
May as well
of
just
good,
quit, my
clean
boy.
open
Should never
looks.
even put your mic on. All you did was make me play 100 times better. I promise.
Beasley outside. Here's Reeves.
And that's all.
The Lakers
And that's
with
me.
another miss.
And I'm on the break.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
The worst thing you could
Los
do
Angeles
with some
with it.
people is just talk.
They trail
You
by
just,
11.
sometimes it's just good to just not talk.
Outside Schroeder.
And I'm not talking because I'm up. I'm talking because you're talking. I was quiet the whole game. I don't need to hear nothing.
After missing his first
Okay, I should've
attempt,
made
now
it.
1 for 2. We've got 13
But don't worry,
seconds
I'm
left
pretty
to
smart.
play
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
first quarter.
go bananas just because you're out here.
Here's Tatum. Pass
Come
to
on.
Williams. Here's Brown.
Took too long.
And that does it for
Could've
the
just
first
went on.
quarter. Celtics out in front, leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
He's got to learn what's the difference between playing weird and then just playing at an elite level. I know you're not used to playing somebody with this type of defense. I know you're not.
And if you're just tuning in,
That's
we've got a
literally
wide
okay.
margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Nope.
Here's
Good
James.
rebound. That's a great rebound.
Outside for Davis. Second chance effort.
Good defense.
Here's Hachimura.
Good defense.
Davis slams it home.
Retries.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the
Yeah,
two
but,
J's,
space out.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Ali. Thank you. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6.
That's a mistake.
Brown inside. 7 points in the game. The Lakers trail.
Well, no, it
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so.
You gotta make the most of those free
Look
throws,
at
bro.
his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level.
You got exactly
He's
1
still
minute to
young
take advantage of the
and
fact that I don't
able
got my
to
starters
learn.
in
If I
the
were to
game.
put it in 2K terms, I think
Once
he
I hit
could
the
get
3
up
minute
to
mark,
about
I'm bringing the boys
94,
back in. So
95 overall.
there's your chance to get that lead.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Horford. Count it. All 3 of his attempts
Yeah, you like
have
that
gone
one,
in.
Pete?
Yeah, the moment
little post.
Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the
Nah,
vet.
don't compliment me, bro.
And there's
Start
James
complimenting me,
from
you
the
won't start
arc.
playing better. There you
Count
go.
it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
White.
Let's try.
Vanderbilt with the block. James goes in. Goes back up. Tipped. Goes up again. And that one's good. Davis. Davis has
Last
got 6
possession.
points.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
I should have won.
Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Cornette.
Bro,
Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, and on the defensive end, using his
not gonna
fine
do as good as
defensive
that.
instinct, Davis is just able to make a smooth little steal.
Timeout called. The Celtics. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
Hey, no argument here. Here's Tatum. Who drains the 19-footer. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
Here's Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. They grab their own miss. Left side, Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
And here's Russell. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Here's Reeves. And it's blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boston ball.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brown. And Davis with the block.
Big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Griffin right side. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
So it's the Lakers now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. 7 seconds left to the second period. That'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
The
Celtics out in front, up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Lakers trail.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Out left to the wing. Horford for 3. It's stolen by James. Here's Reeves. It's James on the wing. Pass to Davis. For the lead. James can't get it to go. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
Free throw good. Brown. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Dear Laker girls dance team.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Gabriel. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Right side, Williams. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks down
I'm gonna say this.
J.
I know you're good at the game because you're actually using the bench. I'm gonna tell you that.
What's special about
Typically, when people is down, they're using the bench. That means they got confidence that they could, get to work. So I give you that.
He got a piece
I definitely give you that.
Pass to Beasley. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. White on the wing. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Celtics lead by 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Vanderbilt. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership. And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Boston on offense. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Williams up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And it's Boston scoring again. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific blue guy.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. White with it. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. And there it is for him.
The mid-range isn't usually one of Griffin's spots as a shooter, but when he's confident, he can knock it down.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Lakers really having a tough go here. James, left side. Outside for Russell. Back to James. Here's Schroeder. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. Showing off his pure athleticism, Brown with a memorable finish.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Russell. Griffin pulls down the board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Williams' shot is good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Boston has possession. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And a deep 3 from Russell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Smart. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Here's Russell. And no good. Smart with the defensive effort.
He's just basically a body out there right now.
Yeah, good
Nothing
game,
else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Austin Reeves. Out of bounds.
Left side, Tatum. Knocks down the 18-footer. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Williams. Some solid defense from James. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Kick out to Brown. Back to Williams. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Here's Schroeder. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And it's James with the jam.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
That's his first personal foul.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Left side, Tatum. Brown inside. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, the Lakers. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Pass to Davis. Nice move. He's off on that one. Horford with some nice D. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Don't lose track of Brown. Dangerous all over the floor, but particularly that corner 3.
And here's Schroeder outside. The putback. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Tries yet again. Indeed, James drops it in.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way. Just outwork.
I mean to do that. I meant to do a step back going towards the corner
and bagging the rebound.
There's Davis with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Horford for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Pass to James. Back to Davis. Shoots over Horford.
Celtics foul. Luke Cornet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Out again.
So both teams changed.
I don't know why niggas played the whole game just to quit last minute. Shit's stupid.